Welcome to westernslope.now.com. Meteorologist Russ Pappas here, taking a look at the 4 o'clock view eastbound across the Grand Valley. We've kept these clouds throughout the day, a couple breaks of sunshine here and there. Not a lot, but a little drizzle here and there. It's been kind of a quiet, with the exception of the winds kicking around, it's been sort of a quiet day on radar. Let's take a look at that radar right now. Now, these are obviously earlier screen grabs from this afternoon. You can see some, the northeastern section of Mesa County, the elevated sites, picking up some snow, some light snow, coming in from the Utah state line on the Grand Valley, the west end of Loma Mac, a combination of rain, and as you get up into the elevations onto the Uncompahgre, a little bit of rain-snow mix, some light snow falling on the Roan Plateau to the north. As far as the Grand Valley goes, again, just a little spittle here and there, not much. Down towards the Uncompahgre Valley, Delta and Montrose, not much on radar. It's mostly, and especially for the Delta and Montrose area, it's been mostly about the wind so far. And wind speeds in Delta County, Montrose County, on the order of 15 miles per hour. Wind gusts, though, getting closer to the 30 and the 40 mile per hour zone. There have been stronger winds today on the Front Range, particularly around Boulder, Superior. These areas are dealing with a grass fire, a wildfire out there, and they're dealing with wind speeds from 75 to 100 miles per hour. Now, we're going to maintain wind in our forecast, especially Friday morning and even Friday afternoon as the cold front advances. But these winds are going to create wind chill, and we're going to feel colder than the actual temperature. With these wind speeds, we're dropping our temperatures almost 10 degrees in some instances, so significantly colder with the wind, and we'll keep wind in the forecast. In fact, we'll keep wind breezy all the way through Saturday. And Saturday, while we have the clearing of the storm system, we'll get that northerly influence wind, and that'll make it feel even colder. Already post-frontal cold weather, and I'll show you that in the extended forecast, because we have a lot to get through before we get to the sun and the cold temperatures for the weekend. Let's commence, because we still have that winter storm warning for the Uncompahgre. That's already started, and that will continue through early Saturday morning. That's the modification. It got, instead of extended, it was brought back to 5 a.m. instead of midday Saturday. So the expectation is this storm system will be exiting out Friday night for the lower elevations, lingering Saturday morning for the upper elevations. Same with the Grand Mesa. Winter storm warning currently in effect, goes until Saturday morning, 5 a.m. Also, we start to look at what has been added to the winter weather advisory. Previously, it was east of Montrose for the Highway 50 section into the Gunnison Valley. This now includes Highway 50 for Montrose County and Delta County. And these communities outside of Montrose and Delta, Orchard City, Hotchkiss, Cedar Edge, these areas are going to get some snow. And we're talking about snow depth for Delta and Montrose on the order of 4 to 8 inches. And the higher up you go into those mountain communities, a little bit deeper those totals will get. For Montrose, we're looking at 1 inch of snow by breakfast. We're looking at 2 to 3 inches of snow by second lunch. And then we'll be looking at another 3 inches of snow for dinner Friday night. So that's a significant pileup of snow. For the Grand Valley, which has also been added to the winter weather advisory because it was previously east of the Tibet corridor, the winter weather advisory now goes through 11 p.m. Friday night. Now, for Grand Junction tonight, when we wake up tomorrow, we should have 1 inch of snow on the ground, and then we'll be working on another inch through lunch and then another inch through dinner. So that equates to about 3 inches. So lower end total, of course, you get into the Redlands and Palisade, Whitewater even should get a little bit more, but depends on your elevation, you should get a little bit more snow. But I've categorized this 3 to 5 for the Grand Valley, and so the 4th and the 5th inch potential is there because this cold front that's coming through tomorrow, which is going to keep us windy and will be the cold temperature generator for the weekend, but the cold front's going to get stalled out. It enters the forecast tomorrow morning in the northwest corner of Colorado. The cold front itself will probably hang up right on the Roan Plateau, just into western Garfield County, northern Mesa County, and there it'll sit for most of the day, midday especially. So we're going to be dealing with the wind. We're going to be dealing with an enhancer for snowfall totals. So instead of just 3, if that cold front would have swept right through, we'd be happy with 3 inches. But because the cold front is not going to swing through until Friday night, we have the potential to get up to 5 inch. That's the explainer. That's the explainer for the 3 to 5 category. But this also means we're going to be dealing with some wind across the Grand Valley and across the Uncompahgre Valley. And with wind and snow, we're going to get some snow squall warnings from the National Weather Service. That means visibility is going to be lowered for a brief period of time as these bands of snow move through with the wind. So outside of the light to moderate snow that will be falling, we now have to worry about the snow squall warnings, which completely lower the visibility and will probably snarl, if not create some serious traffic accidents. So again, limit your driving along I-70 tomorrow, especially during the midday when that cold front hangs up and we get these snow squalls moving through mid-morning and mid-afternoon. Getting into the overnight hours, as far as temperatures go, with all this activity, we're actually quite mild. We should be 10 degrees colder. So enjoy the upper 20-degree low forecast for Friday morning, because we're going to lose 20 degrees when it comes to Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow afternoon, same situation. Kind of mild, comparatively speaking. This is 2 degrees less cold than we should be. Enjoy this, because after this storm moves through for the weekend, we're going to be stuck in inversions all next week. So those mid-20s, low 30s, that's a reality of our afternoon high temperatures. We'll keep snow in the forecast. Remember, the driving is going to be difficult throughout the day tomorrow. We should clear things out. We'll lose that winter weather advisory Friday night. Saturday morning for Grand Junction, we should wake up with some partly cloudy skies, some sunshine. We'll commence the drying pattern into the late period of next week. But we're stuck with these really chilly temperatures, single-digit readings, and these will be the coldest low temperatures we have experienced, and very likely our coldest high temperatures we will have experienced. Now, when we think about those snow totals for Grand Junction 3 to 5, the record snowfall for Grand Junction is 5.5 inches from 1913. So 5.5 is the number, and it's within that range, especially when we consider the snow squall warnings and that cold front that gets hung up. So that's where we're standing for the end of the week, the end of this week-long storm system, the end of the year. In fact, we're going to ring the new year on a chilly note. So again, any skin exposed this weekend, any skin exposed into the beginning of next week, you're going to have some particularly cold noses. Take care of yourself. Cover up. Minus readings for Montrose getting into the end of the weekend. Single digits to start next week. Inversions in place will keep us colder. I don't expect our forecast high temperatures to be achieved as a result of the inversions that will be in place. Saturday morning, Montrose, we still have that slight chance of lingering showers. But Saturday, for all of us, we're going to have that northerly flow, that northern wind influence that will not only reinforce the cold, but also create wind chill.